Hi, and a pleasant good morning to you. Frank Lloyd Wright once said, "The longer I live, the more beautiful life becomes. The longer I've lived, beauty was displayed in multiple forms. As I grew older, my eyes saw the true beauty of the world. Growing up, life was wonderful, carefree, and lax, but it was always missing something. I always had the time to myself and no one to hang out with, just my books, and my parents, and a passion for baseball. It was fun, but it was too empty. The years of elementary school were a breeze, except minor inconveniences that everyone would go through. The tide turned, however, in the August of 2014. It was a new frontier for me. I was going to be a middle schooler. Drive down PV Drive North had my guts spinning in more circles than the teacup rides at Disneyland. I didn't feel good, but the feeling would be temporary as it would subside and come back again. The first day went smoothly to an extent as there was a multitude of fresh faces and chatter about Taylor Swift. The first few years of middle school were just all right until eighth grade. Eighth grade would be the year to change me and would have some defining moments. I was excited for a chance to perform on stage for the eighth grade play. That didn't go to plan as there were more plans to be had, but more of an exciting surgeon planned for years in the making, a trip to Dubai and Japan. This had been planned for a while and I was beyond excited. I had quite a trip. After the trip, I think time would be flying at a breakneck speed as being a high schooler became a reality. Spring became summer and trickled into my freshman year. Oh, high school, I thought, where there are plenty of people to meet and greet. I honestly felt that having friends is defined as beauty. I was meeting lovely people, and that was the greatest moment of my life. Throughout freshman year, business with our conspiracy club was booming. It was the most off-kilter and grew the most members during the occasional precipitation. The rain would set the mood for the time we met together. Going into sophomore year, I had friends in tow and a new opportunity for me as I went from photo class to theater class. It went well until December, where a fracas ensued, but became bad for the next few months. Friendships were torn like an amp cable with the wire all mangled. High school had its hiccups, and the part of life was becoming more beautiful. Junior year came around, and all was well. The vibes were immaculate, and spirits were high. It was going well until January, until friendships ramped up until they weren't. The year that would be later possibly deemed the worst known in human history. Hell ensued in more ways than one. I lost friendship. I was paranoid. My mental health was in the best shape. It was awful, but beauty could be found as I had time to focus on what was right for me. Meditation and a chance to focus on good grades were possible, that I could not be elated at the chance for that. Now, nearly a year later, many moons passed, I sit here and hope for a baseball season, which I can go to a game for the first time in a neon. And I can think that my senior year will come and goes with many ups and downs. There's nothing I can do to say it besides it is what it is. Hope has not faltered, but it's certainly running away this time of the year. It is surely a thing of beauty. After 6.5 years of senior speeches, after you hearing all this today, no matter the current circumstances, and as I like to say to everyone, keep your stick on the ice. Thank you. Shout outs. Dom, you're the definition of a day one. I appreciate you for the constant games and moments we've had that were beyond funny. Gigi, thank you for your overwhelmingly positivity and great sense of humor. James, you're a great young gentleman. I'm so happy your music taste is evolving. I always like playing COD with you. Stay classy. Kennedy, where do I begin? How does one simple question in the August of 2017 lead to this crazy, awesome friendship? You're literally amazing there for being there for me through thick and thin. Doing all our shenanigans is something I'll miss so much when I'm in college. I want to say so much more, but that'll be a speech of its own. Lauren, you Animal Crossing loving Michigander. Brenton Carr. Lily, we've known each other for 6.5 years. That's crazy. But the craziest thing is that we have only come closer friends as the years go by. Cheers to many more memories. Macy, I'm so happy we became friends and got closer. You're really a kind soul, and I appreciate you dearly. Sophia, I'm so happy we're friends. I hope being a barista is not that strenuous, but we have to go to brunch too. Mr. Wallace, I appreciate you for being there with me forever, and I have to abide to our promise of going to an Oriole game sometime soon. The teachers, Miss A, thank you for letting me wear sweatpants during PE, and thank you for being so understanding. Mr. Blanchett, thank you for making math fun and understanding. I constantly appreciate the conversations after class and the Grandma Army for life. Mr. Holloway, thank you for greatly improving our writing skills and to embrace the ambiguity as well as teaching me very interesting Red Sox stories. Miss K, though my time in your class was short, thank you for a great learning experience. Mr. Marr, thank you for a great family friend over the last few years. I wish you well going forward. Mis maestras de español, Señorita Gorman y Ruben, muchas gracias. Mr. Peterson, may the meme page never die and all the funny moments throughout the years. You're a living legend. Mr. Ramos, thank you for making history entertaining and being such a great teacher. I appreciate the conversations we had. And once again, thank you all.